Alright. Oh man, we're having a little bit of issue here. Crap. We live? Oh boy. Sorry I'm late, guys. Wait, what? My internet not working? Hello? Uh-oh. Shoot. Something wrong with my computer? My stream okay? What? Oh, one sec. Hang on. Okay, let's try this again. Sorry guys. I don't know if my stream is working. If there's anyone in the chat, which I don't think there is, please type in the chat if my stream is actually working. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Seems to have some kind of connection issues right here. It says error occurred, try again. But yet on my OBS it says it's okay, everything is fine. I don't want to start the game unless I know it's okay, right? Crap. I have to take the day off then. Does anyone? No. My stream okay. I see that my text is okay, but I don't know if my stream is working. I'm just gonna trust OBS on this one then. Okay. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna play Yakuza 0 either way. Hello everyone, my name is Namek and welcome to Yakuza 0. If anyone wants to come into my stream, please let me know. This is actually my second time playing it, and this is actually my first time or second time playing this game. This is actually one of my favorite games of all time for a good reason. And I just want to show everyone that this game is really worth playing, even in this current day and age. This is actually a PS3 game. Hey, Balls, man. Can you let me know in the stream if my stream is alright? Welcome. Looks like, I guess the stream is okay then. Cool. Anyways, this is actually my favorite Yakuza game. It's good? Awesome, thanks. If anyone is never heard of Yakuza, in my opinion, it's one of the best game series of all time. And there's a reason that this series has spanned like over, I think 12 or 15 games. And this is the game that I started with, even though there's like 5-6 games that came before this one. This one is a prequel, thus the name Yakuza 0. And I just gotta say, if you guys never heard of the series, you are in for a treat. A lot of cutscenes. Yes, the Yakuza series is known for very, very long cutscenes, kind of like Metal Gear. However, that never really bothered me because as long as the cutscenes are interesting, which obviously right now is because as we're playing as Kiryu, our main protagonist, we're beating up a guy, or what do you call it, shaking him down. Well, not really. We're not shaking him for money because we're trying to steal money from him. It's basically we're basically trying to get our money back.
Yo, Nubek, I have something great to tell you.
Oh, hey Joey, welcome. What is it?
I made it to night 3 on those nights at Fredbear's remake.
Awesome, congrats.
Oh, no, I made it to night 4 actually. I made it to night 4 because
do it one more time and you'll be in for a treat for night 5 then. Let me know how it goes.
I can't make it because the power goes out at 70%.
You don't need the power. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but Freddy annoys me. Please leave me alone.
Good luck, that's all I can say. Anyways, welcome Rooney, and I see Ned just joined. How are you guys doing? Happy Saturday. As I said, I was either going to play Geometry Dash or this game. And I gotta say, those of you who are never heard of this series, I guess Ballman is the only one here who's seen this series, who played the series. You guys are in for a treat. I love it. Yes, I did. Go ahead, Ned.
I'm doing fine. Just woke up from a nap, pretty much.
Me too. Yeah, Rooney, this is the game that I was talking to you guys about last stream. This is going to be my second playthrough of the game, and it's been a while since I played it. I just love it so much. And I've seen a lot of people play it afterwards. And Yakuza 0 is the game that got me into the series, and I hope it's the game that's going to get everyone else here into the series as well. As you can see, a lot of cutscenes. And me personally, I'm not a big fan of super long cutscenes. As long as the cutscenes are interesting. Which obviously you can see that I am very interested in.
What game are you playing?
Yakuza 0. This is a beat-em-up action game that's dear to my heart.
I'm gonna screen share those nights at Fredbear's. It's not actually scary when Fredbear's not around. That's the reason why you don't let him out. Because he's too scary.
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。
This screen share.
とっとき。ありがとうございます。しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。
So as you guys can see, we are basically a low-ranking Yakuza gangster member, and we just helped some. In the first cutscene, you think that we might be a bad guy because we're shaking someone down, but it turns out that guy owes this guy money, and we're just helping this guy. I was like, here, get his money back. That's all. See ya, Rooney. Not to mention the backhanded compliments he gives us. Kind of an asshole.
Why did there... Why do their eyes glow up?
なあ
Who knows?
うちに来
Don't
んのか
ask me.
兄ちゃん
Those
君の腕っ
nights
ぷしならヤク
Oh,
ザ
night
より
four,
もっ
yeah.
と
I'm
簡
on
単に
night.
も
I
っ
got
と
to night
多くの
four in
金が
like
稼げる
I was on a
いい
streak
飯
too.
腹
I
いっぱ
went
い
from
食
night to
っ
night
て
to night.
いい女を好きなだけだ
Every meal feast,
それだけ
every
じゃない
night orgy.
金さえあれば
This is one I knew. I was like, okay, the writing is actually quite good.
Give me the battery.
ヤクザは下積みが長え
No, I don't want to talk to you right
手っ
now.
取り早くのし上がるには
I don't
うち
want
に
to
来て
talk to
稼
you.
ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが
Bonnie's already activated, bro.
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど
I need
一度
batteries.
極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない
This power runs out fast for
そ
some
れが
reason.
答え
Let's check out Bonnie.
ヤクザには
Curtain's fine.
誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんですかね
Being a Yakuza can lead to a fulfilling life. Oh
さ
boy.
あな俺はヤクザにな
Hell of
った
a
ことねえから
foreshadow.
わからねえ
This is how you know this game is
気が変わっ
like
たらいつでも連絡してく
a
れ
good game because it doesn't need this is in terms of story wise, this game predates all the other ones. However, you don't really need to know anything about the you don't need to play the previous games to know anything about it. If you do though, you have an idea what the story is going to be like, but you kind of get there's some like hints and foreshadowings to the other games, but you don't know what's gonna happen. And bam. This must be a hell of a time living in Japan because everyone in this era is rich.
No, Meg, I have a question for you. Why does the power like start flickering and playing music at like 70% power?
It means that the power is gonna is running out.
Yeah, but at 70%?
Yeah, probably.
Bro, what? Where's
Hell of a presentation we got here, and this is a great
Oh,
song.
hello.
Feels so old school.
Why are you just sitting there? Bro, I'm right here. Why are you just sitting there? Took you 5 minutes to notice me. Last second sprint, last second sprint. You're not scared though. Bro, you see, this is what I'm talking about, Nutmeg. Like, look at my screen. Why does this gotta happen? Come on.
Oh, when you guys
What
do
hap-
see it, there's a reason why this game of all games got its own director's cut, even though it's been re-released for a number of times. So, they added some new cutscenes here and there, but that's like only for the PS5 or the new Nintendo Switch version, or the Switch 2 version. I don't have that. It's not available for Steam though. So there you go.
No, but
I didn't see too many change other than like one new mini game, which is kind of like a kind of mobile-ish, and then you got like a couple of cutscenes, but the story and the meat of the game is still there. So I didn't think it was worth getting the whole thing. 724-106 code for what you up to. Waiting for your slow ass to show up.
Are we dead?
Might as well have a look around.
Wait, where did he come from? Where did Push Shop come from?
It feels good to. Ooh, it feels really good to play this game at such a high FPS. As you can see, this is like one of those games where a lot of invisible walls are still present, and this is our map. Now, I gotta say, compared to a lot of modern games, which has like a big open world design, I prefer games like this, where it's small, compact, but as you can see, it's very, very detailed. There's so much life to this place that you don't really care about it, and you go from one area to another, one objective to another, so quickly that it makes things very easy to digest. And that's what I like.
Oh, give me that battery.
Dave.
But yeah, by far the environment It looks pretty good. Very well done.
By the way, Ned, this is not a remaster, so this is not the director's cut. This is actually the PS4 graphics, upgraded from the PS3 game. This was originally released for PS3, and they just upgraded the graphics a little bit, and then this was for Steam. And as you can see, even though the graphics are not super realistic or whatever, you are just so immersed in this world. There's trash on the floor, all these neon signs. This is exactly what the district in the real world kind of looks like. Except in the real world, it's called Kabukicho, and in this setting, it's called Kamurocho. So basically, this is like the red light district. It's so good. I love it. So,
Still great.
yeah, as you can see, I'd rather just walk around here and feel like I'm on a tour of the of Japan. And again, I love Japan's culture. I would love this. Is my #1 country to visit. So, when I saw this game for sale, because I got it when it first came out for PlayStation 4, I was like, oh, it looks like a Yakuza, which is gangster. It's a gangster. It's a Japanese gangster game. I've never seen it before, and I did not know that at that time that it was going to be one of my favorite games of all time. And this is where the combat tutorial begins.
困ります。勘弁してください。ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。誰か助けて。
Running shakedowns on our turf. Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. So, I'm not exactly that familiar with the Yakuza situation, but there are certain territories that, you know, people get shaken down. If someone comes in here and tries and shake down the locals in your turf, that means they are encroaching in your area, from what I've heard. You just gotta take care of business. But by no means do you think that Kiryu, our playable protagonist, is realistic, because real Yakuza does not look and really dress like him.
どうせ下っ端だろ。お前らこの町に来るのは初めてか。
え？だったらなんだよ。
ここらはうちの組の島なんでな。
Family runs part of Kamurocho. Regulars, you better know.
この辺りでバカはしねえ。
Because at the end of the day, you want the business here to thrive, because they pay up, well, protection fees, if you know what I mean. Alright. Yes, here where the fun begins. So this is basically an action beat 'em up, which is just, well, as you can see, pressing buttons to beat people up. Oh. Two, three, four. Yes, yes, yes. It's not realistic fighting, but damn, is it fun. Uh-huh, yep, health. Near an enemy to grab them. Woo! Come on, get up. Yeah. Hit. Oh, hell yeah. And what's funny is that instead of blood, well, instead of just blood, you get you got money flung out at people, representing how ridiculous this game is, and the fact that how everyone in this era is rich, or has money. Well, not everyone, but most people.
相変わらず容赦ねえな。
錦、
おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。
So this is basically our best friend.
死に喧嘩っておとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。
興味ね。
相変わらず硬いね。
We gotta stick up our ass. Basically, we're a goody two-shoe.
久々にオールで付き合い。
And Nishiki's more of a playboy.
ありがとうございました。
は
いや、
We didn't mean to save you. You were just in the way.
どうも。お日柄もよく。
Okay, whatever.
錦。
Anyways, if you guys ever in the red light district, do be careful because you will get ripped off. And if you don't pay the tab, well, this is where these guys come in. And if you guys don't know what, these two are best friends, but that's kind of like an understatement. Because in the Yakuza's world, or even to extend the Asian world, we have something called Kyodai. Or in China, we have the same thing. It's basically like your sworn brother. Basically, you're not really related by blood, but you basically swear an oath to each other where you'll be with each other till death. It's kind of like a marriage thing, but it's like a bromance. And yes, you only do it with one person, I think. I heard you can do it with multiple ones, but usually it's just one. Basically, you swear to the heaven. You treat your sworn brother as your family. So obviously, we're not as flashy as Nishiki.
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見栄が必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんなら。
I don't know what you guys think about the art style. It's realistic, as you can see their faces. But it's not like super... It's realistic facial expression, but it's not like 100% realistic, I guess you could say. They do look Japanese, though. You got the Madden walking style where they just in sync with one another.
I think the art style looks great. I much prefer more stylized art styles over realistic ones any day.
Do you prefer... Is the English... Excuse me, the Japanese dialogue bothering you? Because some people, they don't want to read. A big excuse, a lot of excuses that I've heard, but the biggest one, people don't play this game is that they don't want to read dialogue, which I 100% disagree with. And this game, I don't think it has an English, whatchamacallit, English translation, or excuse me, English dialogue, but the later games do. I've heard it, and I gotta tell you that hearing Kiryu speaking freaking English is a crime. I do not like it at all.
But reading the subtitles is a bit hard because I'm kind of a slow reader and I also woke up not too long ago.
Don't worry. If you have any questions, then just go ahead and ask me. I've seen this gameplay a long time. And as you can see, this is another key thing with the camera is that You see how everything is like detailed and in focus the closer the buildings are? Yeah, when you see it far away, it's got this neon, blurry effects. It makes the whole city feel kind of alive, almost like a movie. I really like that. Even though right now you're obviously in the tutorial phase, like when you're playing Pokemon, you're just like you can't go here, can't go there, but it's like, for example, the new Pokemon ZA, right? It's so monotonously boring. Yet when I play this, I couldn't help but just either look at the environment or just listen to the dialogue because it's so interesting. You can clearly see these two are on very familiar grounds with each other, yet their personalities are kind of inverse, opposite attracts, right?
But yeah, the graphics and visuals, like, it looks great.
Yep. Yeah, and it's not about realistic. It's about life. It's about being lively. It's about being interesting. Now, I've already played the combat. Here's a new combat feature that you're gonna go see. And this is one of the reasons why I love this combat, because it's like such a stress sleeper on why I love action games.
But yeah, that's why I much prefer more stylized games over realistic.
Yep. This game, it can be such... You don't have to take it so seriously, because when you first see it, right, you can see that it's a very serious scene where you are shaking down a guy for money, and then you got serious facial expression. Yeah, during the combat, when you're beating those guys up in such ridiculous arcade style, and again, their money flows out of them instead of blood. The contrast between those two, between bombastic and realistic, it's like a yin and yang effect, and that's why this game works for me, because on one hand, you have something this really dark, gritty underground world, people doing such questionable things, and then you got this, like, look at these guys, like, and that's what makes it so fun.
Yeah, like I'm sure the developers had a blast making this.
It's always been like this. It's always been like this from what I've been told. Again, it's just that the first time... I can't exactly find a game, and at least in the... like Yakuza in the West. Beat 'em up games. There's no comparison, really. You'll see.
Yeah, I've never really delved too far in the beat 'em up genre. I know it exists, but never really looked into it all that much.
So these two drunkards are getting at it. They're in the way. So here's a tutorial where I have to sober them up. They're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I got a faster way to fix this. Oh. Yeah. I just need to sober them up a bit with my fist. Again, real Yakuzas would never do this, because real Yakuzas would like beat the crap out of Kiryu, saying, why the hell are you getting into so many different fights? Because the last thing you want is to get into fights. Again, can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. And this is where we get introduced to the heat action. You're blah 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 status. Yeah, butts out, you buzz. So basically, you have like an energy bar called a heat gauge, and this is where you guys heard of the term QTE, right? Quick time events. So they put QTE into the gameplay. Usually, I'm not a fan of QTEs, but the QTEs in this game is so outrageously fun that you can't help it. So here we go. I can just grab him to a wall. Boom, boom. And the camera style. It's so fun. And here's a soul shaker. Here you go. Here we go. Oh! Ugh! Oh my god, there's so many heat actions. Look at this. Oh yeah! This is what I mean by stress sleep. Sometimes I just want to punch someone. Not in the real world, but this it makes beating these guys up so much fun. Huh? Oh, what? Where am I? Oh, what was I doing here? Who are you? As you can see from the combat, we literally should have killed those guys because I was slamming their heads against the concrete. But now they're just like, oh, who are you? Sounds like sober them up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching a music video at that bar. Then we got to talking about which idol we like. Yeah. Then some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan. And then, my head's throbbing. I can't remember the past. I think you two had enough for tonight. Go home. Oh, yeah. Oh, are you okay, mister? I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oh, thank you. You're awfully considerate for a kid your age. Right after we slammed their head against the wall. Oh, let's hit the bar. So sometimes you don't need to take this game seriously. Sometimes you do.
Yeah, so far the fight scenes are very well done.
Yeah, as you can see, even though it's QTE, it's super fast and hyper bombastic. From the camera angle to the sound effects, like their face hitting the wall, is just so satisfying. And there's like, I think like 100 QTEs, which I couldn't believe or something. What a waste of time. Damn shame, I say. You got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla. You wasting on drunks. What do you think that talent was meant for? Oh, hey, man. What's up? Welcome.
Wait, what time is it on yours? Mine is actually 8:31.
7:33. So you're about an hour earlier than me.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we're good.
Hey, you want me to do an impression?
Sure, no problem.
You know that name Billy Puppet?
I've heard of it, yes.
Alright, I think this is how he sounds like.
Hello there, Nutmeg. You don't know me, but I know you. I want to play a game.
How's it?
Close enough. Although he sounds like the guy, Bill Papa is,
Yeah,
it's a little bit deeper. It sounds like he's entering puberty. I'd like to play a game.
I guess so. Oh,
No, that's fine.
I think I'll play Saw game after I play Silent Hill because it's almost done for the Halloween October thing, and the month is gonna be over. So I gotta hurry up and finish the Silent Hill games franchises.
Good luck on it. I've never been a Saw fan, because I don't like snuff gore films. I just think like it's more disturbing and disgusting than an actual horror. You know?
It's more,
So, I was like,
it's more
eh.
disgusting, even though they
Yep.
use a real prop, but the
That's the good
props
thing
are
about it.
more look like a real gore, you know, guts or hearts. It's just like they're using a real props, but it turned it into a real when they make it like literally painted into reds, like a real blood.
Great. Alright, this game is, or excuse me, the guy that we're talking to, I forgot his name, Bakken or something like that. And he's going to be one of our masters that teaches us how to fight. So the one thing I love about action game is that there's different ways to fight, as in switching styles and switching weapons and stuff. You mainly use your fists in this game, but you switch styles, and you have 3 styles to work with. And if you unlock everything, you get a 4th style.
But this Yakuza game, it reminds me of GTA a little because it's like a Japanese version of GTA, if you know.
That was my first impression as well. However, it is furthest thing from the GTA because GTA has always been open world. This one is not. And if you play GTA, you'll know that close range combat is not the strong suit. It is really simple and not very good. That game is all about
I
freedom.
was just like not finding my mission, like not finishing the story mode, instead using to hit anyone with the car, riding it.
Exactly.
If you remember
Exactly.
that.
Yep. I love just stealing motorcycles and just take a drive around the city. That's what I like to do in GTA's.
Yeah, it's just so confused. When I was a young person, I didn't know that GTA has a story mode in the game, but I realized I just keep killing one of the people until I get killed by the cops.
Exactly. Unfortunately, I get that. Or fortunately, I mean, I understand people would think that this is like a Japanese GTA. It's not. However, but if there is there any game that if you play the series, you'll know that in the West, there's really no games like this. There's no games that really that I can think of that does crime drama and beat 'em ups, which is not really a Western developer's thing, and also recreating a city to the extent of this detail, like super detail. I mean, you got GTA that recreates cities, but if you look closely, it's not super detailed. You know what I mean? Here, you got like, it's an enclosed area, and you got posters, neon lights, down to the very last detail to like AC vents and stuff. So it's really not the same.
Alright, I'll just watch.
Cool. No better than spending on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself, literally. Literally. What's that mean? Glad you asked. My boy, here's a special lecture just for you. So basically in this game, when you beat people up, obviously you earn experience. But instead of experience, you gain cash. And yes, you use cash to literally invest in yourself. It's ridiculous, I know, but it's it's just fun. Alright, gotta open all this up. Flying kick. Maximum health. Ah, damn it, I don't have enough. And by the end of the game, you'll become like a billionaire easily. Alright. You keep pouring money into yourself with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time, so keep the woman and wine on a budget. Hear me? Investing in myself, literally. Never thought of that. Bet you're glad you stopped by and listen now, eh? I guess I am, yes. I didn't know I could upgrade my stamina and my health by spending money right on the spot. I'm coming. All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. Good night, my boy. See, this is where the RPG mechanic, comes in. Where, you earn new fighting styles. You can increase your health. You gain more. What is it? There sub stories and games. Man, look at this. It's so detailed. And the thing I wish we had in the West is like these little shops in the back alley. This would be like this one I'm looking at right now would be some kind of like small restaurant, most likely serving ramen or something like that. In America, it would be akin to a burger shop, and usually these are like less than like $5. Stay classy, Camarocho. Isn't that part of the draw? The town's a perfect fit for newly minted rich playboys this economy's churned out. So, from what I've gathered is that after the World War II, right? Obviously, Japan was on the losing side. Their economy, entire country was pretty much a wreck. That's why I was like, during Silent Hill F, Hinako getting married off to a wealthy family isn't exactly the worst thing in the world, because everyone was struggling. So during this time, I think the U.S. invested money into Japan, and they started revitalizing the economy to the point where they got so rich, and this is to the point where people say that Japan was going to overtake U.S. as the #1 country in the world because the yen was so valuable, and eventually, like after a year or two, it crashed. And right now, Japan's economy is in the stagnant phase. You know, gotta understand in Japan, they work very hard. There's a reason. They are very, very hard workers. They're not lazy, and but the work culture can be quite toxic because it's almost like discouraging you from taking a break.
そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場
They
所
come for thirsty for booze and women. Cockroaches got both in spades.
なんだ不器用なりに一応
When did you start waxing poetic?
見
Impressed?
直したか
錦山くん
よ
なんだあいつら
College girl slash hostess.
まどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ
あ
ねえポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ今度いつお店来てくれるの
今日後で顔出すよ
Don't be fooled, guys. These are hostesses, and
なんだよ
they're just trying to get people over there to their club to drink
信じたいけ
and
ど
spend money.
そんなこと言うなよほら
Man, I wish I was in a economy where I could just, I could just pull out a couple $100 like they were just, they were like tissues. But that's how.
女ってのは器用なもんだね
Yeah.
ありがとうじゃあまた後でね待ってるよ錦山くん
いつの間にか大した顔じゃ
When
ね
did
え
you get
か
popular with the ladies?
お前さ俺があの女たちに
Don't you think I just let those two play me for 40 grand?
けどそうじゃね
Not like that. Building connections with girls is important.
いい
Oh.
か組の上にいる兄貴た
The
ちは
guys higher up the chain than us in the family, not very popular with the
あの人た
ladies.
ちは見るからに
One
ヤクザ
look
と
and
ござい
anybody
ま
with
す
eyes can tell they're Yakuza, not the fun ones.
だから
So if you show up with a pack of girls every time the boss invites you drinking, they remember you. Okay. Half the time they gave me cash on the spot.
どうせ極道
You're in this business, you gotta claw your way up the ladder using any means possible,
違うか
right?
なるほどそう
Yeah, you got a point.
さ
Alright, this is the place. Hope you're ready.
今夜はとことん付き合ってもらう
I'm
から
not stopping till morning. And this is where the game truly surprised me. I was not expecting this. This is the next gameplay. Oh, and by the way, some of these alcohol, I think they're real.
お前この店にはよく来んのか
I'm here a lot.
んこれで2度目だけど
Twice. Why?
ボトルキープなんかしてる
You got a personal bottle here.
常連な
Thought maybe you were regular.
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだ
It's
ろ
a lot cooler than sitting around ordering beers, doesn't it?
売れる
Staff remembers you
安
too.
く見られるのは
Don't say I can't stand being taken for a bum.
なるほどお前は偉いよ
You're a big important man with a big
確
important
かに
image
見
to
合ったの
uphold.
を大事にして
Well, Asia, yeah. Your image is
この世
everything.
界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ
So as you can see, Nishiki is a little bit more callous, a little bit more ambitious, where Kiryu is a little bit more on like the, just go along with the flow.
ほらおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った孤児だった俺ら拾
You
って
and I
く
were
れ
just a
たあの
couple
人
of
の
orphans when he took us in. I'll do anything to repay him, but all I
てめえ
can
の
give
体張るく
is
らい
my
しか
life.
脳がね
So he's like the old school, honorable
Yeah.
kind.
もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな
うん
おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃおめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれないそういうのし上がり方もあるさただおめえは風間のおやっさん
Technically
の子
not
じゃ
one of Kazuma's boys. You're in the
堂島
Dojima
組の
family.
組員なんだおやっさんなんで俺らのこと
Why do you figure Melman didn't take us on as Kazuma family men? Sure, Domachima's family is higher up in the pecking order, but still,
上だけどさ
よせよ
doesn't matter. I'm
おやっ
sure
さん
he
に
had his
考えがあって
reasons.
のことだ
まあ
Yeah, you're probably
そうだ
right.
な
So if you don't know this, is that Yakuza is a system, a patriarchal system. There's the head honcho, and then it's split out into a different families. If you are a man who does a lot for the whole clan, then you'll gain power and you'll be able to start your own family. For example, the Kazama family, the Dojima family, and whatever, right? So these two, while we were raised by Kazama, who is actually currently in jail for some reason, we're not really part of his men. We don't really work for him, even though we wanted to. So instead, we work for the Dojima family, but the Dojima family is like a more powerful one, you know. So that's what they're getting at right now. Kiryu is like one of those guys like that look up to his father, or rather father-in-law, because they're orphans. They look up to him a lot. The thing with the Yakuza is that they take in a lot of these orphans because they really had nowhere else to go. Being in this kind of society and without parents, you really don't have a lot of advantages. So it's understandable.
よし真面目な話はもうやめだカラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ
わかった今日はとことん付き合うぜ
Yep, here comes the game that surprised me the most. It's like, what the hell are we doing? Karaoke. I was like, what? I did not expect a karaoke game in a beat 'em up like this. And this is where I say the contrast between something super serious, beat 'em up, and now we're having a literal karaoke game. And I gotta say, the songs in this games are actually really, really good. Have I played karaoke games? Yes. Yep, I don't even know that. So I'll let you guys decide, Ned, if you're still here. Do you want more like a rock, or do you want something a little bit more sappy, a little bit more sad? By the way, Baka Mitai right here is a staple.
I mean, when it comes to music, I'm fine with whatever. But maybe like a rock or something.
Alright, I'll choose the rock. Then you'll be playing, well, and I'll play Judgment. And check this out. With the cap and everything. Like, Kiryu literally sings. This is the actual voice actor singing. Yeah! Oops. I guess I'm not that good. Oh, let's do it. Whoa, this is gonna get copyrighted, by the way.
Yeah, well, honestly, so far this is really solid. Even this section alone. Really
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Here we go. Justice. Oh, breaking the world. Breaking the world. That's my sin. You didn't need to go this hard, game. I was so distracted by the background, and then when I first played this, I was like, what is going on here? Yeah. Judgment. Oh hell yeah. They didn't need to create that to make the game fun, but they did. I'm actually could get a better score. It's just, again, I'm playing with earbuds, so there's a bit of a delay. Alright. And every time you do little things, it gives you like a little bit of reward. So you're never bored with one thing. This is why I think games have games within them is what makes it fun. So after this, I realized there's more to just the combat. There's tournaments or melee challenges, which is what you expect. But you also have mini games like this. And then there's also a real estate game and like you can play old Sega games like what is it, Outrun and Space Harrier. There's darts. There's bowling. There's sub stories, and arguably my favorite is it's two. One of them is these carts, these plastic cars that you customize and gather parts for, and you race them. I forgot what they're called. And then the other one was you actually manage a cabaret club, which is you go out and recruit girls into your club, and you make money along with them. That I've never been so amazed and been so I've never loved a mini game so much. I've seen so many people play this game, and they are just like me. I was like, oh, I don't even want to care about the main story anymore. They spend all their time as soon as they saw that mini game, they just start playing that game. It was so fun. Whew. Entertain yourself. Not bad, eh, Nishiki? Never knew you took karaoke so seriously.
バカ。それはお
バカ。
前がハメ外そうとか言うから。
I was
仕
humoring
方
you.
なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。
You loved every minute of it. Sneak off and practice on the slide. You so do.
よせよ。
Stop busting my balls. By the way, yeah, if you ever go to Asia, karaoke is one of the things that you probably should take part in. I know it's not very common in America, but I'm telling you right now, singing out songs is actually quite fun. Embarrassing though. You probably need to get drunk for it
俺は
though.
そんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ？
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
Again, this is how this game like attracted me. It's just so many things to do, and the story-wise, it hasn't started, but you can easily tell that these two hang out with each other a lot, and you buy their relationship because this is like you and a friend just having a night out, except you go towards. It's like staying up until 6 in the morning to just get drunk, play some games, and now they're gonna get something to eat, which is in America it would be like go getting a Big Mac.
周りにバレてんじゃねえのか？
かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ。
おお、そうなんだ。
ああ。帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあ
そのうち俺ら二人、8匹でコンサート行ってたりして。
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな。
Again, this is how you can tell people, like good friends talk to each other. It's so relaxed. They bust each other's balls. 6:50 a.m. Damn, we stayed up late. Hey, barely touched that.
全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって
Told you I wasn't hungry.
大盛りなんか頼
So
む
you bought me an extra large like an ass.
それでも男が。
And yeah, in Asian culture, if you don't finish your food, it does seem rude, wasteful. And this is where the plot starts.
若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員、
Yep.
栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、
This is where the real plot
関係
starts.
者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと。
よくある話だろうが。
いや、お前、昨べの取り立て、相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
Yep.
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
So the guy we roughed up is dead.
俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃない。
Yeah, debatable, Kiryu.
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
Well, no mistake in it. It is him.
やめてくれ。
俺が取り立てたやつだ。
お前本当に間違いねえのか。
The last thing you want is kill someone and that gets the police involved.
取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。
That's a big no-no. Uh-oh.
誰からだ。組か。
ああ、早速呼び出した。事務所に電話してくれ。
Okay. Gonna call in. That'd be what they were saying on the news, right? Nothing.
まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場
Oh
も
yeah,
危う
that's
くなる。
right.
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
Basically, if you screw up,
俺がやっちまったこと。
yeah, the person who brought you in, they will be get the blame as well.
ことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。くそ。そもそも半年前、おやっさんが殺にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた賭場、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが殺にチクったとしか思えない。
Gambling, huh?
でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人。
If you don't know, gambling is illegal in Japan,
だって噂
but you do have the
クゼの兄貴。
pachinko
おやっ
machine.
さんを殺に撃ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。いいとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえ。
Yep.
そうか。そうだな。わかった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
Don't abandon me, Nishiki. So there's the plot. Basically, our father-in-law Kazama is basically in jail for running a gambling circle, gambling or something like that. But that's to be expected. It just can't be found out. So someone hit him, and he's now in jail. So either someone ratted him out. That's what they're suspecting. And now, because you guys can see, there's the Dojima family is a very powerful family. What happens is that there's a bunch of families underneath the Dojima family. One of them being the Kazama family, which again is our father-in-law. And then there's other 3 lieutenants in there as well, and you'll see them later on. And they're all vying for a top position in the Dojima family. That is what's going on. So right now we screwed up by killing a man that we were just supposed to do a collection for, and because murder is a huge thing, okay? It gets the cops involved. We're probably gonna go to jail. If that happens, that means that they get an excuse to kick Kazuma down even more. So right now, we just have to try to clear our innocence. So that's the plot I can give you guys right now, or that's what it seems. But obviously, we didn't kill the guy; we just roughed him up. So in other words, Someone set us up. For whatever reason, you have to find out yourself.
桐生だ。そっちで誰か俺のポケベル鳴らしたか。
あ、はい。久世の兄貴に言われまして。
Lieutenant Kuze.
すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。実は若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか、わかった。
Well, better take a taxi. Alright, so we just take a taxi. As you can see, the city slowly starts opening up to us. And I don't have a problem just walking around here, just enjoying the amazingly detailed city of Kamurocho. It's like a, instead of big city, it's like a detailed maze, and I love it. It's much more interesting, in my opinion. And the one thing I love is that you don't have to, and you run into thugs right like this. Out of my way. Ugh! Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm gonna throw a bicycle on your head! Anyone else? Yes! Take this! Woo! Oh, it's so fun beating people up that I don't have to be responsible for. Oh, as I was saying, one thing that gets me about open world game is that going from one location to another, and people think that is good game design. I don't, because while it can be fun because you get through you get like a sightseeing or whatever, I find it can get quite tedious. Take Breath of the Wild for example. That's an open world game. Once you unlock fast travel, how often do you like going from one place to another just by pure walking and running? I don't find that very fun. And it gets very boring later on. As you can see, because you're in a city like this, you can walk there and it's pretty quick. So it keeps the pacing like high and going. And the only way that and if you want to stop and do something else, that's on your turn instead of the game dictating it. All right, let's go. Let's go to the headquarters. Oh shoot, I forgot to save. Damn it. This is actually when, yeah, the Yakuza was at the height of its power. Right now, though, in the current world, I believe they're dying. Like a lot. I mean, there's barely anyone left. Yakuza was obviously feared. But some of them are even well respected because it's like one of those things like the alternate police. They do keep some of the street clean, some would say. Here's the 3 lieutenant. And for those of you who don't know, guys, these are actually 3 real actors. They're real. Okay? They're actually quite famous in Japan. Oh man. And this is Kuze. So Kuze has his own family. And this is Shibusawa. Okay.
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが。
やっぱりてめえか。こりゃゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、クゼの兄貴。
It's Awano.
お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し
東郷クレジットの社長だ。
Okay. The guy, yep. That guy probably set us up.
あの社長に頼
Motherfucker.
まれて仇ぶっ殺したのはおめえだ
Like
ろ。
the guy he asked to handle.
もっともあいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったがな。
たかが30万程度の小銭の取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。
Measly 300 grand. So that's about $3,000. So by today's standard, it'll be like $5,000 or something.
まあそんなことはどうでもいい。理由がどうあれ仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くかだが。
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。仇ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えば事は収まる。
俺に掴まれた。
なあ殺しの方はそれでお上と手打ちするとして、それより問題はあの場所からどう人目をそらすかだが。
そうだな。
Hmm.
面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
Now, I don't understand Japanese, but man, their facial expression and their voice is so convincingly
どういう意
menacing
味っすか？
that if I were playing anyone but Kiryu, I would be shitting my
お前が
pants.
死体を捨てていった場所だ。
The place you dumped the
おい
body.
ゲリュウ、おめえよりによってなんであの場
Places,
所で
why kill a guy?
え
Why do it there, huh?
まさか風間の
This
課長
would be a
の指示
case
っ
of
てわけ
Captain
じゃねえ
Kazuma
な。
pulling the strings, would it? I see.
おやっさんの指示って
Strings?
なんでおやっさんの名前が出てくるんすか？
聞かれたことだけに答えろ。
なんであの場所を選んだ？
Why'd you pick that lot? Tell me it wasn't the captain's orders, eh?
え？
それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？
He give you that too?
それも頭から渡された。
Honestly, at this point, like, Kiryu obviously has no idea what the hell they're talking about.
一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
So, okay, we're definitely set up because the guy died via
呼ん
gunshot.
で白を切るつもりってか。
見つかった死体は痛めつけられた後、
Beat to hell, but it was the bullet that to the face that ended him.
サ
Yep.
ツはまだ公表してねえかな。
So obviously we were set up. We don't have a gun.
その話。だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
もしその話が本当だとしたら、
Hey, Seabass, how are you?
お前は誰かに
Happy
はめられ
Saturday.
たってことになる。そうだな。
Somebody set me up.
間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たくは
Trying to worm your way out of this.
てめえみてえ
What
に
if
し
it
たパ
bothers
ハ
to
ン
frame a
って誰だ
nobody
と
like
思って
you?
んだ。
Oh, fuck off.
おう、キリ。もう
Yes,
一
you
度
saw the video. I know. Thanks, Seabass.
なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ？
金貸しからの指示だ
Sure,
ったんです
whatever you say.
あの場所に相手を
If
呼び出す。
Velma transitioned, right?
少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
ええ。
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
Okay.
とはいえ、うちの組があの殺しに関係していたっていうのは事実だ。しかも場所は場所だ。このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよ、クゼな兄貴。
So obviously we need to go back to the loan shark and get what the fuck.
一つだ。
He might be the one that's setting us up. Again, it's not that Kiryu is afraid of going to jail. It's just the fact he doesn't want to bring trouble to his father-in-law. Yeah, here's the respect part, guys. When your boss picks up a cigarette without a lighter, your job is immediately grab it and light it.
何が何だかわかんねえって面だな。
On your face says you're totally lost.
え
Yeah, please explain,
例
Kuze.
の死体が見
Aniki.
つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。
Mm-hmm.
お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな。
Yeah, we're a rank and
空
file.
のから俺ら頭補佐の3
Boss
人
gave a
に
direct order to the lieutenant. Okay?
どんな手使っても
He wants
そ
that
の空
lot
の一坪を
by
手に
any
入れる
means
ことが
necessary.
からの一つ
針の穴ほどの隙間もない
Pleasure districts packed so tight you couldn't fit a
偶
pin through
然
it.
できた一粒
with
の
one
空き地だ。
hole.
それを親父が欲しがってる。
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Seabass.
親が欲しがるものを差し出す。それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だが、その場所で仇の死体が見つかった。
That just become a murder
あの
scene.
土地が世間の目を引いちゃ
Order for us to make a move on the
手出しが
land.
難しくなっちまう。
Okay.
ほんと困った話さ。なあ。
それが
Uh,
おやっさんとどんな関係が。
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に
whoever
差し出
delivers
した
it,
やつには
Dojima gets one hell of a prize for
とって
his
おきの
trouble.
帯が用意されてる。
Yep. Top dog.
おう。不在の風間の頭の後。
I see. Yeah. Kazuma
堂
see.
島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの
Again, I'm interested because again, this is real estate.
まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭とつながってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思ってたが、その顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでした
Man.
って感じだな。
You know a game looks good when it keeps focusing on the guy's face. It looks good.
おやっさんはどうなるのす。
Who knows?
さあな。だが組の一大
How
臣
much of a captain is in prison now when the family really needs him?
おまけにだ。ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃ
Fuck you, Kuze.
きっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
そういうことは殺に言え。つってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。
Hey, this is how you build tension. This is the mystery.
殺には今日中に実しろよ。それと縁故詰めとけや。
Finger.
お前
Yeah.
も極道なら組長に挨拶しとかねえと筋が通らねえぞ。
Okay. Now we're back here. Looks like that loan shark set me up. Seems like it. So basically, hopefully you guys get some of the plot. Let me know if you have any questions. But basically, the Dojima family is a very powerful family that we are under, and our father-in-law, who adopted us as orphans, he is the captain of this family. But right now, he is in jail, and he can't do anything from jail. And so, the head of the family, Dojima, is saying like, "Hey, there's this piece of land that I want, and whoever gets me that small piece of land gets the seat." So basically, replacing our father-in-law, and that's the plot that we know of right now. So obviously, we were set up because he died via gunshot. And seems like we are nothing more than a pawn being used to get rid of our father-in-law. We're being used against him. So the plot right now is just we have to prove our innocence, thus clearing Kazuma's name as well. I was like, okay, no problem. This bastard. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are going to have a talk. Let me know who you think it is, or any thoughts on the plot so far. Oh, here comes this guy again. Oh, old man left from last night. Finally, I've been searching for hours. Me? You reek of booze. You wasted. The whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamoji-kun here have been at it all night. Hello. He's got manners. Glad somebody's having a good morning. Ah, you got a face more sour than a lemon, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. Just got a lot of things going on. Well, anyways, I had a favor I wanted to ask you. What? You've been looking for me. Actually, wait. Sorry, I don't have time for any of this. Later. I just need to talk to a couple of guys. They'll be here real soon. Oh, it's a fight. They'll be real angry. You're not even listening. Why would I take care of your problems? Great solution. Ask them. They're eager to talk to you, too. What? Speaking of the devil, here they are now. Alright, Gramps, is this the kid?
Yes.
Yes, sir. My prized pupil. What? I'm sorry, pupil. The 10 million loan I gave these two deadbeats the way past due. I need it back, and I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to play it, don't you? That tip I gave you the other day is worth at least that, no? Besides, the debt of the master are debts of, you know, you. Like hell they are. This is one of you my master anyway. Don't give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno. Here, he's got a short fuse. Especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I got hurt. Please. Hey, boy. What now? You think you could take Big Bruno here in a fight? Can't say for sure. It doesn't really matter because you're not going to drag me into your problems. Oh, so you think he beat you? I didn't say that. Look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt. You handle it. Yeah, what a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's a bargain bin muscle. Dime a dozen. Bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you even talking about? What's with all the whispering, boys? You paying or does this get ugly? I told you. Got nothing to do with me. Okay, alright. I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. I feel terrible. Just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million? You want to pay me double? I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man. Oh, I got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even. One condition. What? You have to tank your way. You have your tank back there. Fight us for it. He beats all three of us. The 2 million is yours. We win. We don't owe you a thing. You're not drunk. You're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All three of you could rush at him at the same time. He snapped you like twigs. Yeah, fight's gotta be one-on-one, rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair. You wanna take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal. Oh, lovely. I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. When I get hurt, I'd start apologizing right now. Okay, I'll go first then. Oi, are you listening? You sure you want to do this? It'll be fine, just a little workout. Just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kamoji's moves. Seriously. And fight! And then this is where I realized, like, wait a minute. Is this like a new fighting style that I'm getting? It seems so. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What the? That's rad. Oh, hell yeah. Basically, quick moves. Oh. Phew. I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. Kamoji, what was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that. He's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him. Oh, you in the cult. Homeless dude. Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You want to try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches? No. Come on, Jikun. You sit this one out. I'm calling around as your manager. Let the kid take care of from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Sad I wouldn't bow you up, but watching him just puts me in the mood for a quick round. Alright, round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade. Take him! Alright. This is where we get our... Let's practice our second style. Alright. Yep. Come on. Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. That is badass. And again, I love action games just because instead of like an RPG where you just get health, a little bit extra moves and stuff, here you actually get, well, action, well you do get more moves. But it's not as simple as those. Name's Kiryu, Dojima family. Which family are you with? Whoa, wait! You're a proper Yakuza. Sorry, sir, I didn't know. We work for Toko. Oh! Lead me to your boss. Well, there's a coincidence. I got business with your boss. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? President? Figure he'd be at the office at this hour. I see. There's a building in building east, right? I'll pay him a visit then. And that takes care of our little debt, right? Yeah, fine. Deal's a deal. Brody here will have to recover a difference. That's how kind of debt collection works. It's a tough world, I tell ya. I better get moving. Come on, Bruno, pick it up.
Oi.
Action games with RPG mechanics like this. Awesome. Alright, tell me something. Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Well, people here call me it's Bacchus. Yep. And I came to you because I had an angry thug on my ass. Nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. That goes for him, too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? Real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look, too, boy. Kamoji's job. Well, he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's what you call it? Fisting artist. A fisting artist. Oh, hell of a... Whoever wrote this line. It's not really my scene. That ain't it. Punch out artist. Yeah, that. Punch out artist. Slip of the tongue. Alright. So what's a punch out artist? Customer pays a fee. They get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I follow. Some kind of SMM thing? No, nothing like that. Come on by and watch. If you got questions, I work in the Shichifuku parking lot. It's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Alright, I get the picture. Alright, let's go. I'll be waiting for you. Basically, you go to these guys if you want to upgrade your moves. They teach you once you like overcome some their challenges, then you get, you know, then you unlock more moves. It's great. Was that even me? He's trying to recruit me into a pro fighting or something, was it? Exactly what it was. Now you got potential most men can't even dream about. That world champ title could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who fall for a line. I'm not if you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. Tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you'll wind up a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. No way to go out. You belong in the night, light, the spotlight, and I can get you under all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Is this trying to be Rocky? Yeah, okay, we just met. You're not gonna change your life around just because some old geezer asks you. I get it. I'll give up. For now. Doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You got skills as a trainer. That much I believe. I'm not really into a position now to worry about anybody but myself right now. Maybe I'll see you around. Alright, just keep steering clear of dark alleys till then. No knives in the ribs, or bullets for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later. The thing with Kiryu is that he's basically like a shonen protagonist. I mean, this guy is almost subhuman. So that's why when you play these games, you kind of feel at ease because you are playing as Kiryu. Alright, let's go to the, let's have a little talk. And speaking of which, you can actually recover health by going into these restaurants. And you actually order things to eat. These are real food, by the way. Alright, we want a drink. Sour grape. Anything to eat. Let's have some sashimi platter. Man, I wish sashimi. Oh, I can't eat anymore. God damn it. And again, there's just so much to do in this game, you know. All right, gotta grade my rush. Oh god, I'm drunk. Alright, let's go. Where is the guy's office? Okay. Let's save first. Come on. Ah, damn it. Woo! Woo! I love this style. Again, action game is one of those things that you actually have to play by yourself. You have to actually play it in order to get the feel of the combat. Alright, keep going. Alright, here it is. Alright, let's go. I think I'm skilled enough to beat this level. I'm playing on hard, by the way. All right, this guy better have some answer. Oh, hey. Excuse me, boys. I'm here to see your boss. Oh, guess you guys have been expecting me. Kiryu Kazuma. Just dropped by to thank the president for trying to frame me. President has no interest. Oh, don't worry. His interest is no of interest to me. I'll just have to change his mind by beating you guys half to death. Woo-hoo-hoo! Ah! Again, Kiryu's like basically James Bond, except he doesn't use guns, or not really. He uses his fist. Clear the path. Trash, punk ass trash. Oh man, you get so hyped. Next. Ugh! Eat my shoe. I'll take the elevator. As you can see, this is obviously very arcade-like. Oh, hell yeah. Next. Don't tell me he's dead. No way. But he's alive, good. How'd you make it here? I took the elevator. Now we can have talk without any interruptions. Don't waste time. Why'd you set me up? Think a gun's gonna scare me? Talk while you still can. So I should have collected cash back in that lot. Okay. Who told you? Oh shit. It's Kuze. Shit. Well, of course it was. So use him to set us up, huh?
Kiryu, お前何やってんだよ。あ？殺に実するように言ったはずだろう。寝ぼけたことやってんじゃねえぞ。
おう。
ああ、やっぱちょっとなまってんな。現役の頃はガキのしつけなんだ。
And by the way, if you're wondering why we can't hit him back, it's because he's our superior. It would be like, it's, you can't do that, okay? You'd be exiled. Just letting you know. That's why Kiryu can't fight back. He's basically our boss. And in the Yakuza, you can even say to an extent our family. Ugh. And of course, when your boss gives you a cigarette, you smoke it. Shove it up your ass, Kuze. Okay.
おめえと錦山孤児なんだってな。
Yep.
風間の頭がやってる施設の出なんだろう。
Yep. He adopted us.
ひまわりとかいう養護施設だ。極道なんてまともに育ったやつの方が少ね
え。That's true.
孤児だからって恥じる必要はねえぞ。ただな。 風間の頭もえげつねえ真似をするよな。
どういう意味ですか？
拾ってきたガキに育てた恩着せてよ。 今じゃ立派にあの人の玉よけになってるじゃねえか。
In a way, Kuze's not 100% wrong here.
頭のためなら命も惜しくねえってよ。こういうの洗脳っていうのか。
Basically saying that we're in a cult.
そろそろ本題に入ってもらえませんか、クゼの兄貴。あんたの話はさっぱり先が見えねえ。
キリお前風間の頭をスパイしろ。
何？
殻の一粒の話はしたな。それさえ手にすりゃ俺が次の若者。
Basically, he wants to
堂島組の後目を
use us.
だがそのために必要なあの土地のある情報ってやつを
Want us to betray our
俺の中の頭が握って
father.
ある情報？
ああ、お前そいつを頭から探り出せ。うまくやりゃ組での将来を俺が約束してやる。あの人はまさかお前に裏切られるとは思ってねえからな。
A scumbag.
構成員25000の登場会、その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなるや大した出世だ。それに例の殺しの真犯人も渡してやる。
やっぱり
It was you.
あんたが俺をはめたんだな。
さあな。ただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ。俺につくかもう先のねえ風間につくか好きな方選べ。だが返事は今だ。この場でしろ。
クゼな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんた賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが。
Too clumsy to hold.
全然器じゃない。
Ah, man.
俺のこともおやっさんのことも。
I'm loyal, baby.
あんた何も分かっちゃいねえ。
Loyal to the end.
ガキがこの俺を敵に回すのか。本当にその覚悟があんだろうな。
Hey, Scrudnut, welcome. Burger. Is that what you're having?
それが極道。
There are burger shops in this game, I believe. Alright. So basically, this is now implied that Yakuza is setting us up. Probably did. Beeper. Man, I've never even used these things. Not a number I recognize. Who is it? That technology is even old even for me. The only ones I know who use pages are doctors. Alright. They use a payphone. They call it a strange number. Oh, it's Nishiki.
桐生だな。錦原。
ああ、やっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな、錦。お前今どこにいる？
風間組の事務所だ。天下一通りの。
風間組？
Okay, back at the office.
なんでお前そんなとこ？
What are you doing up there?
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。なんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやっさんの片腕だ。
なるほど。
Alright, makes sense.
それよりお前の方はどうだったんだ。
Yeah, I'm getting fucked over, Nishiki. What do you think?
出てるんだろ。
ああ。だが、いろいろあった。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会ってから話す。
わかった。なら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ。実はな、お前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだ。お前、殻の一つぼって聞いたことあるか？
I've heard it. Yes.
風の兄貴からさっき聞かされたばかりだ。どうやら柏木さんは何もかもお見通し。
I mean, I guess anyone who's a higher rank have heard about it. But follow and rank people like us obviously don't. Alright. Okay. Save. Now, I do have some negative to say about this game, and that the control can be a little bit wonky. And I don't know whether it's a bit... It's also feeling a little bit stiff, but that's to be expected from a game that's made for PS3. But it's not game breaking or anything like that. It's fine. Alright, here it is. Oh, that looks good. Except, you guys might be weirded out. Why is there a piece of watermelon on top of a bowl of noodle soup? It's weird for me too, but I guess that's a Japanese thing. We don't have watermelons with soup and noodles. Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to make trouble for you. But damn, that looks good.
Well, yeah, I've never even heard of watermelon and soup.
It's not a thing. At least not for me, though.
Not over here.
But that does look good. It's basically rice noodle with pork and some vegetables on top. Man, believe me, I promise you guys. I don't know. If it's like, if these shops that sells like $5 noodles soups compared to say McDonald's, I promise you guys will get the soups and the noodle soups because they're nutritious, they're filling, they're cheap. Where a burger is a bit one-dimensional. That's just my opinion.
I mean, yeah. Pretty much.
So obviously Kashiwagi knows that we're being set up because he knows that we're not dumb enough to just off someone for no reason. So we do have some allies that know that we're being set up, so that's good. There's gotta be more to that. There's more to that lot. Development project in the works involving a chunk of Kamurocho. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
そいつをまとめ上げてでかく転売する腹でしょ。
そうだ。だがその中にどうやっても手に入れられねえたった一坪ばかりの更地があんだよ。
それが殻の一坪。
ああ。そいつは最近になって一体の地上げが8割方終わろうって時に見つかった土地。
Okay, then that means they were already in too deep before they figured it out.
再開発用地のど真ん中にある。そこが手に入らん限り、いくら周りの土地まとめても売り物にならねえ。
そんなからくりがあったのか。ところでその一坪、まだ誰も手に入れてないんですか？
所有者が行方不明らしい。
The owner's gone missing. They turned out the price I've heard being thrown around is 1 billion. Jesus, that is a lot of money. For a lot.
たった一坪の土地が？
ああ。殻の一坪がかけりゃ、再開発自体がひっくり返る。
Not only does it cost a lot of money, but it also it brings a lot of power as well.
100億以上突っ込んでんだ。
I see.
一坪10億だろうが今更引けやしね
え。クゼはその土地を手に入れるのに必要なある情報を 風間のおやっさんが握ってると言っていました。
風間のおやっさんの持ってる情報って何です？
いや、わからねえ。俺も初耳だ。
Okay, so Kashiwagi doesn't know as nearly as much. Just the surface level.
所有者に関係することでしょうね。
We gotta.
何にしてもクゼは
Whoever it is, Kuze set Kiryu to force him to get that info. So in other words, Kiryu, excuse me, Kazuma probably knows the how to get that lot or the owner of that lot. That's what's implied. And we're just being used. So really, the plot really isn't even focused on us. They make it out of us murder civilian, demand accountability from Kazuma. So Kuze gets empty lot, becomes the captain, drive Kazuma out of the family entirely. Okay. Expulsion.
まさか堂島組の波紋もあり得ると。
ああ。親父も無所にいる以上、今は何も手が打てね
え。あのおやっさんが波紋？
破門された極道の末路は
Yeah. They can't just turn back into civilian life. Because Yakuzas are basically already rejects from civilian life. So the fact that you're getting kicked out of the Yakuza is already like, you gotta know where else to go. Usually they get killed or...
こいつの疑いさえ晴らしゃ、おやさんも波紋にはならねえはずでしょう。
And that's our mission.
疑いを晴らすには真犯人を抑える必要がある。
そうだ。クゼが真犯人を握ってる以上手は出せん。
Taking a fight in the breast, you're finished. Yep. So in other words, we can't just go up to Kuze, beat the crap out of him, and it's like, who framed me? Because that's basically turning against the entire family, the entire clan. And if we do one move against us, they'll hurt Kazuma. Okay. So we're pretty much stuck. Okay, Yakuza cannot move against his own family, you know. Oh, Kiryu.
俺の不始末は俺一人でけじめつけます。おやっさんに責任がいかないようにするにはもうこの手しか残ってね。
一人でけじめつけるって何する気だ、キリュウ。
俺は今日限り堂島組を抜ける。
I'll leave the family.
返して極道から足を洗う。
キリュウ、お前。
He's basically asking to get kicked out.
その後クゼを捕まえて真犯人の居場所を吐かせ。
何言ってんだ。
So that's a really dumb plan, but yeah, I guess.
認めたかねえけど、今の堂島組仕切ってんのはクゼだ。それを袖にしたお前が組み抜けるっつって、あいつが生かしとくと思うか。
杯返す先はクゼじゃねえ。堂島組長だ。
Oh, we're going straight to the top brass.
まだ殺されると決まったわけじゃねえ。 車回してくれ、錦。これから組の事務所に行く。
ふざけんなって。お前やけになってるだけじゃねえか。
うるせえ。他に手はねえんだ。このまま指くわえて見てるわけにはいかね
え。やめろ、桐生。錦山の言ってることは正しい。
正しいかどうかなんてどうでもいい。所詮俺は 風間のおやっさんについていくために極道になっただけの半端もんです。俺の不始末でおやっさんに迷惑かけるくらいなら
Rather die.
俺にも覚悟があります。
By the way, Kiryu right here, he's 20 years old. He does not look 20.
俺の の言うことが聞けねえのか？
ああ、桐生。ええ。たとえ風間のおやっさんが止めたとしても、俺は行きます。
こんな。
許してください。柏木さん。錦、車頼む。
Well, you will know one thing about Kiryu. He's actually stubborn as hell. You better bow before you leave.
長い間、お世話になりました。
Well, you should be waiting with the car. I need to get ready. Before we do that, though, let me just grab something. Let's see. Let's go to the convenience store. I need to buy some healing items because I know there's a fight coming along. So, those of you who are still here, I guess Ned is still here. What do you think about the plot so far? Any opinions on it? Let's buy some food first. Alright.
The plot, I think it's definitely interesting. I've never really seen anything like it in a game before.
It's a crime thriller, drama, deception, right?
Yeah, but like this specific like plot I've never seen before. You know?
Yeah. But hopefully you are into it. You are intrigued by the characters and where the story is heading, right? Otherwise it'd be pointless.
I think the characters are definitely well done. Like, I think all of them so far are equally good characters, like well made.
You buy their relationship and you buy their personality. So, do you think Kuze set us up? Anything? What do you think the plot is?
Also at the moment, no ideas. Like, I'm not really. When it comes to like predicting a plot, I typically am not super great at it. Like making theories and all that.
No problem. But you understand it so far, right? So basically there's a project, and that the Yakuza, or the Dojima family, is buying up in this plot. And they bought out all the tenants in that neighborhood in order to build something big. However, they realized that there's one small plot of land that they can't find the owner of, which is a big problem, because even though you don't know real estate, you get what it means, right? It's like buying a land to build a mansion, and all of a sudden you found out that this is one little lot right here in the middle is not for sale, or rather, you don't own it. So when you try to build something or buy something, it's basically like you just sank a bunch of money into a well that's never gonna come out. You can't cash in other words. So this plot, this small little plot, is not only worth 1 billion yen, but also it's the key to the head of the Dojima family's the seat of the captain's seat. So it's like a power struggle. So hopefully you understood that part, right?
Yeah, even though I don't really look into real estate stuff, I do understand that. Like, that makes sense.
Correct. Because if you build something, and then all of a sudden the owner shows up, and it's like, hey, you built a bunch of stuff on my land. You don't own that. That's gonna get you into a lot of trouble. And also, in terms of like what Kiryu is trying to do right now, is that he's trying to get himself expelled from the family. So what it means is that if you are a member of the Yakuza, it's like one giant group of family, right? And you cannot just go up to the rank, whether they are above you or around you, and just beat them up, especially because Kiryu is a low-ranking guy. If he does that, it's basically a revolt. Basically, not only will you be have a target on your back, everyone in that your whole family will have a target. This is why he needs to get expelled in order to pursue what he needs to do. Does that make sense? So he has to get himself out of the family. So that's his thing.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much. Like, again, never really seen a game dabble into this type of stuff, and I think it's pretty solid so far.
Oh, it gets you involved into the culture of the Yakuza and into Japan as well. Just like, where's this going? Where's this going? But don't think of anything like it's gonna be something like a magical dragon or a devil from the underworld is gonna come. But it's nothing like that. It's pretty grounded. Oh, Himawari Orphanage. Okay. So that's our father-in-law.
なんでだよおやつ。俺らの道は俺らが自分で決める。今まで育ててもらった恩とは別の話だ。今さら善人ぶんなよ。あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら俺らがヤクザになるのを止める資格なんてねえじゃねえか。桐生。俺たちはずっとあんたの背中を見て育ったんだ。いい車乗って肩で風切って周りの人間に頭下げられてそういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。
Basically, our father didn't want us to become a Yakuza. Yeah, we just stubbornly kept... I don't know if anyone would dreams to be a Yakuza, but I guess we just wanted to follow in his footsteps.
今お前何考えてた？
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
俺はよ、いつだったかおやっさんに殴られていた時のことを思い出してた。
Huh, we really are brothers.
前の晩だったよな、確か。
The thing with Yakuza is that once you're in, it's hard to get
て
out.
っきりお前も同じことを思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
Yes.
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな、兄弟。
Alright. We're here to see the top brass, Mr. Dojima.
見慣れたはずの事務所が今日はやけに不気味に見えるな。
お疲れ様っす。
親父は堂島組長は事務所にいるか？
ええ、いらしてます。
ここで降りんのは俺一人だ。
If you can't tell the pin they wear on their shirt, that's the family and what clan you are in. That's how they knew.
本気っすか？
ああ。
You need to wear that at all times. Alright, see you never, Nishiki. Goodbye. Think Nishiki's gonna betray us?
本当にやるんだな、桐生。
I have a choice.
組長に話をつける。死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
お前にそんなことできるのかよ。バカ野郎が。
またな、兄弟。
So how the hell are we supposed to get kicked out of a family? Because all these guys, they're Kuze and them, they're using us. He's not just gonna, okay, yeah, you can get out of the family. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, before we go any further, remember leave your finger. If you didn't know anything, is that when you have a screw up or you're leaving the family, you're supposed to take a knife and cut off top of your pinky. Okay, and then give it to your boss as a way of leaving. Again, we are still in the family, so we cannot hit him.
はい。組長に破門のお願い
Came
に
to
上が
ask
り
the
ま
boss
し
to expel me. Let me through.
た。お取り次ぎ願います。
So we're trying to go above him. Well, you think he's gonna let me do that though?
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8時じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレビの時間なんでな。
You already know. I want to get expelled because I didn't do it. I want to prove my innocence. Oh, did we just walk into a trap?
円弧も詰めてねえじゃねえか。手ぶらで組み抜けの挨拶とはな。てめえ極道舐めてんのか？ああ。
あんたと話に来たわけじゃねえ。組長はどこにいるんだ？
Oh shit, we're asking for it now.
現場で組み仕切ってんのはこの俺だ。
Yeah, you don't talk to a superior that way. And again, if we're playing as a regular dude other than Kiryu, we are screwed. He can hit us, but we can't hit him.
円弧は詰めねえわ。金も持ってこねえ。挨拶だけで組み抜けさせてくださいってか？お。ほれ！学生気分で敷居またげるほど極道の世界甘くねえぞこら。よ、考え直せや。キー、今なら全部水流してやる。風間の頭から彼の一粒の
Still wants us to betray our father, huh?
もうそれしかお前に生きる道はねえんだからよ。
組長に会わせてもらえませんか？ほら。破門してもらいに来たんす。
答えはノーってことか。そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物にならねえってことだな。お前には俺のそばについてのし上がるチャンスがあった。そいつを蹴らなきゃ死なずに済んだのによ。あ、米田！はい。消し方考えろ。
地味ですけど、山の中で生き埋めが一番かと。
Oh god.
薬品でドロドロにして流すってのもありですが。
Oh god damn it.
ああ。
Stark.
死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家での評判も上がるってもんよ。ああ。
Ah, I'll get you back for that piece of shit.
あんた、
ああ。
組を 勝手に殺すのか。組長に無断で。
寝ぼけてんのか。もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組み抜けたんだろうが。
Uh-huh.
確かにそうだ。
Thanks for that. Thank you, Kuze, for expelling me. On a technicality, I guess. You're no longer part of the family, is what he said. That's what I needed to hear. Now I can fight! Oh, yeah.
てめえ、兄貴分に向かって何しやがる。
兄貴分だと。
What are you talking about? I'm a civilian. You said I'm out, didn't you? You just said it. Yep.
かかってくんのはあんたらの勝手だが、こっちも遠慮なく手出させてもらう。クゼの兄貴。こいつは俺がやらしてもらいます。
任せる。好きにしろよ。
待て。あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうせお前はここで死ぬんだ。
Sure, Kuze?
もし生きて俺んとこまで来られたら、話ぐらい聞いてやる。
Alright, this is what we call, in action games, a gauntlet. Beat a bunch of thugs to get to the boss. Thank God we're here to you. Yakuza! Ah, yes. Take this! Yeah. Oh, check this out. Check this out, check this out. Hit you with some books! Like that. Eat a couch, bitch! Oh, yeah. Shit. Alright, let me see what else I can pick up. How about a vase? Oh, you son of a bitch. Come here. God damn, that is fun. Woo! Eat an ashtray, bitch. Oh! Ah! Oh, I want this, I want this. Get up, get up, get up. Here you go! Box of nails. Eat this! Oh! Oh my god, it's so ridiculous. Alright, And then to recover health, you eat sushi. You eat food. Alright, let's see what else. There we go. Ooh! Yeah! You're alive! Thought I beat you to a pulp. Woo! Come on, get up. Oh my god, you. What? Basically using people as a door. Nice. Right here. Oh! Give me that couch. Woo! Oh my god. Okay, let me grab a bat. What? Stay down! Ugh. Oh. Oh my god, they do a lot of damage. Fuck me. Open the door! Alright. Another sushi. Man, I love this game. Who's next? Alright, nothing. What? Again? Eat! My fist. Come on. Here, open this door for me. Woo! Oh, I'm feeling good. Alright, what else? Anything here? No, nothing? Okay. Stay down! God, I love rush mode. Okay. Keep going, keep going. Oh, where do I go? Door. Damn. Blocked from the other side. Of course. Window. I don't see any other way. Guess I'll jump. Hello, boys. Peeing session is over. Time to piss your pants for real. Woo! Come here. Eat the toy. Ugh! Oh! Oh my god, we are such a tank. You again! Whoopsie! Missed me. Shit, he's got a knife. Ugh, damn, his health is getting... What the hell? God damn it. Okay. God. Okay, the thing is with these hit action is that the more you use the same one, the less damage it does, which is actually, I gotta say, it's fair. Oh, here, face to the urinal. Oh, one more time. Woo! Oh, here we go. Drop kick him out the window. Okay, this is where I knew the game is like. Definitely when I first played, I was like, okay, this is awesome. Woo! All right. Let's see, anything here? No. Where do I go? Oh. Alright guys, prepare for one of the most badass fight scenes and music you've ever heard. Get your ass up, Kuze. Oh, and by the way guys, the tattoos on these bodies, they are drawn by a real tattoo artist. And they're beautiful. Talk before I break your jaw.
Really cool attention to detail with the tattoos.
Oh yeah, they actually real Yakuzas have actually played this game, and the developers actually went and like, hey, can you guys give us your opinion on this? It's like, yeah, some are pretty good, some are realistic, some are bombastic, because they said there's no way Kiryu can take on like 20 different men. That's like anime stuff. Ooh, look at that tat. And see, here's the thing though. You think Kuze is just some fat beer belly guy, but look at him. This guy's ripped.
But yeah, you can definitely, like, you can tell they wanted this game to be as authentic as it can be, you know?
Absolutely. Not to mention he's fighting with freaking glasses. Not something you want to do in a fight. Alright, here comes the first badass soundtrack that I've heard. Other than the opening. Miss me. Oh. Oh. Stomp on him. Again, right now you are so weak because you're just kind of like an amateur, so you don't do that much damage to him. PT. Oh! Oh! Eat this, Kuze! Come here. Oh! Alright, let's switch back to Rush. By the way, if you don't know Kuze, he's actually a boxer. So me using the Rush style against him, kind of poetic. By the way, I use this soundtrack along with a couple others in this game to work out. Shit. Come on, you're being a bitch, Kuze. Get up. Damn it. Come on. Oh! Fuck you, Kuze. Shit. Ah, shit. Okay. I better eat some sushi. By the way, guys, if you notice about this camera, you see, compare that to, say, Silent Hill F. See how I can see everything? And the environment is not big? Yeah. That's how you make a good action game design, you know. Ooh, 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 he's got moves. Woo! I struggled with this boss when I first played it because I wasn't used to the combat, but after knowing how the game works, he's actually pretty fair. Oh yeah. And you like that? Oh, you two want a piece? I got plenty of sushi left. I'm a civilian. Oh, and if you don't know who this is basically the head honcho. This is Dojima Sohei, and yes, all of us work under this guy. He's the head honcho of the Dojima family.
Dojima, Kumicho.
怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのか、クゼ。堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんが、みっともねえ恥さらしやがる。風間の器にはほど遠いな。
Oh, the burn.
でも親父、その頭が拾ってきた鍵がこいつです。桐生一馬です。お前、取り立てで相手ぶっ殺しちまったそうだな。バカな真似しやがって。
そのことで組長にお願いに上がりました。俺は誓って殺しはやってません。ですが疑いがかかってる以上、組に迷惑をかけられません。だから俺を破門にしてください。
Well, I'm already expelled, Kitty. Don't you mean by that?
親父、こいつは俺がきっちりけじめつけます。これ以上親父に迷惑かけませんから。お前、仇に手かけんのか？
Oh, that means we are expelled already.
桐生はお前の裁量で組抜けさせたんじゃなかったのか？
So he was listening.
そんなこと、いや、俺はしてません。親父に向かって嘘はよくねえな。兄弟。
So basically, these guys set Kuze up, who was trying to set us up. Jesus. They were literally right next door.
そう言ってましたよね、クゼの兄貴。てめえら。クゼ。これ以上無様さらす気か。
Oh shit, I forgot about this part. Oh man. Hopefully you guys know what this means. Yeah. Basically, if you fuck up, you leave something a little bit, you leave a present as a way of A Tony.
世間の会の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。兄貴の好きなけじめです。男、見せてください。
Yeah. Put your finger where your mouth is, Kuze. From what I heard, in the real world Yakuza, they have like this jar of pinkies that people collect. Or the bosses collect. Ooh, boy. Oh, thank you for not showing it. Ooh. Oh. Now what? Okay, we are now expelled.
堂島組を破門とする。堂島組長。ありがとうございます。
This is how you apologize in Japan, okay? All fours. Forehead to the ground. Remember that, if you really screw up.
俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間のおやっさんも全く関わりありません。ですが一坪で俺が金を取り立てた男が死に、組に迷惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
He's basically saying, just punish me, don't punish my dad.
さあ、飯でも食うか。
This is what you get in a collective society. If you fuck up, your relatives, the ones who raise you, who take care of you, they'll get it too.
あの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。それで俺と風間の親さんの身の潔白を。そうか。その必要はない。でも犯人は。
犯人？そんなのはサツが勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせえんだ。
お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろう。
Basically just wants us out.
少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんなことには。だから破門を申し出た。そうです。安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。え？風間が拾ってきたガキ、桐生、お前の不手際であの土地に手が出しづらくなっちまった。その責任は風間に取ってもらう。お前もさっきまで極道だったんだ。
You understand the logic. Yep.
堂島組長。極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。お前は仇として幸せになる道でも探すんだな。
Fuck. We got ourselves expelled, thinking that we can take the responsibility alone, but nope. That's not how it works.
どうすればいいんだ。
Yep. It's so dramatic. Hello. Nice shoes.
立てますか?
Mysterious man.
このままだと風邪をひいてしまいますよ。私は立花と申します。
Chibana.
立花。
あなたが今置かれている状況は全て承知しています。私はあなたと会うこの時をずっと前から待っていたんです。
Okay.
少しだけ話聞いていただけませんか？桐生一馬さん。
He knows our name. Oh. And he's saying that he knows exactly what we're going through. Okay, and that's chapter 1. And that's chapter 2. Huh. So yeah, it's broken up into different chapters. This is how the game works. Again, I've seen these cutscenes before, obviously, but I'm still like very, very impressed by the camera work of just being able to show so much. Like the tension, like how powerless we felt. Ooh, that's Kiryu's tat. The dragon. It's not colored in yet because he's not fully grown. And it's like, who should I trust? Because we just saw Kuze trying to set us up, and then he got betrayed by his own lieutenants, his own brothers, his own Kyodais. And then all of a sudden, this guy is like, I know your name, I know what you're going through. Can I? Ooh, that looks really good. Hey, Sniper. Welcome. How are you? And should I trust this guy? He has a very friendly face, though. Oh. You're not getting him back. I can tell you right now that a lot of people has a crush on Kiryu, me included. I was gay, I have a crush on him. He would probably turn me gay.
ご安心ください。私は堅気の人間です。カムロ町で
Real estate business.
不動産屋を営んでいます。
不動産屋?
Arguably, real estate is the biggest kind of business you can have in the East. Okay. So you can tell that there's something wrong with his right arm, by the way. You're not exactly sure if you could trust this guy. It's prosthetics. Okay.
右手は義手です。無作法なのはご容赦を。数年前に失ってから寒くなると痛みます。不思議なもので、ないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
そんなことは聞いてね。
桐生さんは
How's your day going, Sniper? Thanks for coming in.
登場?
Pseudo what?
登場過剰。
Pseudanthium.
集まって
Cluster of flowers. Gathered to sing a large
実はあ
flower.
なたもよくご存知のある花もその登場過剰でしてね。
What?
何の話をしてる?
ひまわりですよ。ひまわりのあの大きな花はたくさんの小さな花の集まりなんです。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。
Ooh. Oh, shoot.
風間さんがひまわり。
Yeah, that is. I was like, dude, who are you?
あなたはひまわりで。
Imagine just meeting someone, and then he's like, I know your backstory, buddy.
もう一人。
Okay.
沢村由美さんというお嬢様です。
Okay, another girl
やが
named
てあ
Yumi.
なたと錦山さんは親と慕う風間さんを追って
He's basically reading your biography to you.
そして今は殺人の濡れ衣を着せる
Down to the very
その影
detail
響で
of today.
風間さんも波紋の危機にあり
もういい。
You a spy?
あんたが俺を調べたってのはよく分かった。大した情報源を持ってるらしい。だがなんで俺を調べた？あんたの目的は何なんだ？
今カムロ町
Kiri, do you really have to ask?
があるものといえば
Lot, of course, the empty lot.
殻の一粒に決まっているじゃないですか。
また殻の一粒か。
私と手を組んでいただけませんか、桐生さん。
Okay, he's recruiting us.
堂島組の若頭補佐たちが殻の一粒を手にすれば
Yes, Kazuma will be in trouble if they get the lot.
ですが私があの土地を手に入れれば風間さんを守ることができます。それにあなたの濡れ衣も
Why should I trust you?
カムロ
though?
町における我が社の情報網はちょっとしたものです。私と手を組めばきっと真犯人を追えます。
なんでそこまでして俺を引き入れようとする？あんたの本当の目的は何なんだ？
He just said he wants the lot, Kiryu.
俺の服を返してくれ、立花さん。
私の申し入れを拒むと
Uh-oh.
あんたの話は俺にとって
I don't know about fighting in the bathrobe.
この街じゃそういう時ほど
See, this is the thing. Kiryu is stubborn. He's a little bit naive, but he's not stupid.
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。でもいつか考え直してくださると信じています。せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ、分かった。
服はすぐに持ってこさせます。
Alright.
では、私はこれで。
Hey, you didn't eat your food, man. Whew. Oh man, this plot is so good. All right. Let's save. Where is the save? Oh, there it is. Excuse me, girls. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Because it's only the start of... It's only one chapter. So, what do you guys think? Are you guys a fan of Yakuza 0? Because by this time I was playing this game, I was already hooked. And I haven't even scratched the surface of this game because there's the mini-games and the sub-stories. Because right now, the only thing you guys get is the main plot and the combat. Which, there's still more to the combat because last night... If you didn't know, at this point, I did not know there was 2 playable characters. So Kiryu has 3 styles to play with. 4 if you unlock everything. And then you got Majima on the other hand, who, yes, also has 3 styles and a 4th style if you unlock everything. That's how much depth this game has. And nowhere in this game, that's the thing though, it's pacing. Because nowhere that I ever played this game, even though I played before, that I ever felt that it's wasting my time. The tutorial, I was like, okay, I need to get used to the combat, and it was quick before you know it. And then boom, we move on to another thing. Boom, we move on to the plot, and then we get to another fight. That's the thing with these games that I really love. This is a classic case of like making a game fun and intriguing for me. So that's why I like it. So, what are your opinions? If you're still here, Ned.
I think so far the game is pretty darn good. Like the art style, again, kind of on the realistic side, but also stylized, and it looks very good. And the story is also pretty unique. Like again, nothing I've seen before. Like I think everything overall is pulled off great here.
Nevertheless, this is a AAA game, if you didn't know. And also, every single game unlike a lot of like say Final Fantasy, which one game comes out already for like 5-10 years or something like that. Yakuza games comes out like once every year or two, and the thing what makes it unique is that they reuse assets. So they built the city already. So this is like said 1980 something. So when they brought it over to the early 2000, they basically just give the city a repaint. That's it. That's how they were able to release games like a year after year after year, right? But they do other cities as well, other than, this is Tokyo, by the way, and Sultanburi, which is Osaka. They also go to like Hokkaido or in the other places. But the gameplay still is somewhat the same. So when I play Kiwami 3, you'll see they use a different engine, because this game, along with the next one, which is called Kiwami 1, they use this fighting style. And then when they moved on to the Dragon engine, the fighting feels a lot different. It's a little bit raggedy doll-like, and then which I still prefer this one, but it's not bad by any means. And again, another thing that hooks me with this game is the music. Not just the song that I was playing when I was fighting Yakuza, because that song was badass, but just the overall surroundings. As you can hear right now, you can hear how lively the city feels. Again, I gotta say, it has nothing to do with how pretty the graphics are. It's about adding life to the city to the point where you can kind of like suspend some disbelief, you know what I mean? And that's where you get truly involved in this game. Right now, I can continue to move on with the plot, but as you can see, I'll show you in the map, and it's that I can go play bowling. There's the batting cage, arcade, which is you can play old Sega games, bowling, what is it? Enjoy erotic videos. That's true. Don't worry, it's not, there's no nudity, but it is soft core, if you get what I mean. It's just a bunch of girls in bikinis, and that's already erotic enough for Japan. For America, it's like, I just go to the beach. And it's just, and then you can play darts and pool, drinking, karaoke. I've already showed you guys that. Mahjong, which is kind of like an Asian version of poker. You guys wouldn't understand. There's also poker in here as well. What is this one? Shogi, which is like kind of like chess. There's just so much to do in this game. And this, again, this is a PS3 game. And not to mention you get to go to the other city as well. There's just so much to explore to make this game feel alive, you know? That you just can't help. It's like, ooh, I can do this. Ooh, I can do that. I can do that. And there's other games that I have not unlocked yet that I can't wait to show you guys. Go ahead, Nen. I know you were trying to say something, I think.
But yeah, that's another thing. Like, y'all feel so, like, lively. You know, like, everything down to the environment just looks great. Like, so far this is a pretty solid experience.
You have no idea. I mean, how do you feel about getting into the action combat scene? It's not difficult, by the way, and I'm playing on hard. But as you can see from the menu, you know, this is the RPG mechanic, which is like, I can unlock more health, more damage, whatever. But Furious Kick, Knee, Regard, and you unlock more heat action. By the way, you saw all the people I beat up, and this is just in the beginning. I haven't unlocked anything yet. There's like, we already seen like 10 different heat action. You know, you saw me throwing nails into a guy's mouth. You saw me throwing a giant vase onto a guy's head. You saw me like painting a guy's the concrete with a guy's face. It's just so fun. They're so quick. It's like, ooh, what does this do? Ooh, what does that do? Oh, I want to see this. You think you can do it? You can do it. And as you unlock more, you get more heat action. And along with the 3 styles that you unlocked as well, it's just like, I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing. And that's how you get with a lot of games. And by the way, we haven't even gotten to the sub-stories, which is like, you run around, you're going to run into NPCs. They have their own little fun little trivia stories. And I can't wait to see you guys, what's your opinion on it? It's so fun.
But yeah, that's another thing. Like, the combat, like, isn't just punching. Like, like there's a lot more creativity with the moves, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, I'm playing on hard. If I was not, because you guys saw me playing and I was doing pretty good, but you gotta understand, I know what I was doing. I knew the combat. I knew how to weave and dodge. I knew how to block, and I still had to heal a couple of times. This game kicked my ass when I first played it. I played it on hard when I first played it because I was always confident in my ability to play action games. But Kuze, you saw the amount of damage he took, or the little amount of damage that I did to him. Kuze was one of the toughest boss when you first played this game. But eventually you'll realize that Kiryu is like a powerhouse. He's basically an anime protagonist. He gets super powerful, and as the game progresses and then you unlock more abilities, you get used to combat. You feel like Kiryu, and nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. You are a one-man wrecking crew, and it's just so fun to play with. I don't care about believability. I mean, when you watch James Bond movies, do you care how believable it was? No, you just care about how awesome it was. So I say Kiryu is kind of like the James Bond of Japan, of Japanese gaming, I'd say. And I love it. Oh, and those of you who don't know, the sub-stories are incredibly hilarious at times. And when I play this game, trust me, there are parts that actually legit made me cry. But that's like way down the line, you know. You'll get a sense of what this game is all about. It's not always roses and sunshine. And right now, Kiryu is in a bind story-wise because, well, he got expelled, but his goal has not been met. He hasn't caught the killer, and his adopted father, is still on the hook. So he now has lost access to his family, which is Nishikiyama and Kashiwagi, which is the Dojima family. And he's basically an outcast right now, which is, you got kicked out of the Yakuza. You're not gonna easily get into the civilian life. And now all of a sudden you get this guy named Tachibana who just mysteriously comes up to you and says, like, I know what you're going through. I know your backstory. I know your name. I know everything about you. Join me, and I can protect you. I can help you with your cause. Do you want to trust a guy like that? Would you?
No.
So all these suspense that you don't know what is going on. That's what's wonderful about it. Like I said, like you saying that you're not good at guessing like what this game is going. Trust me, at this point, I have no idea what the tone and where this game is going at all. I was like, the only thing I can tell you is that I know Kiryu lives because this is a prequel. So he's the main protagonist of all these games. So obviously he's gonna live. But what about Nishiki? What about the others? Who's gonna live? Who's gonna die? And this is not like Dragon Ball Z where people can just revive each other, right? Hey Light, how are you? Good to see you. I'm at the near end of my stream, my man. Hope you had a good Saturday. I'll be resuming to play this game on a Monday because, again, some of you told me, like, you've seen me play your favorite games like FNAF, Geometry Dash, and now it's time for me to play some of my favorite games that I think all of you enjoy not only playing but also watching. And so far, hopefully I have done a good job of easing you guys in on why I enjoy these kind of games. And this game came out of left field. I had no idea how good it was when I first got it. I just saw it on the shelf that one day I was at GameStop and, oh, this game that just came out, cool. Japanese gangster. It looks cool. I did not watch any trailers. I didn't know anything about it. But when it came out, I bought it for the PS4, booted it up, and I was like, wow, it's so good. And I did not expect it to become one of my favorite games of all time. Kazuma Kiryu's peak, especially when I got the golden shotgun. True, you can use a shotgun. You can make the combat extremely broken, but I love beating people up. Go ahead, Ned.
Honestly, I think it's neat to like to have you like sort of like nerd out and show like some of your favorite like games. Like,
Exactly. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm happy to oblige. There are maybe some games that I'm still proud to show. For example, Final Fantasy X. But I admit that it's kind of like for early teenagers, and the writing, while really good at times, there are some like really cheesy and cringe-worthy moments. Yakuza 0 did not have any of that for me, which is why it remains one of the games that I love. When I see a new streamer play, I was like, ooh, I want to see this part. Ooh, I want to see this part. And it's not just like one part. It's like multiple parts. Like, oh, what happens when they meet Majima? Oh, what's the reaction when they fight Kuze for the first time? All these different things. And I would love it if people could geek out about this series as much as I do. Unfortunately, I will say that Yakuza has run its course a bit because Kiryu has been the protagonist for a long time. Still the same voice actor. He's quite famous. It's just that they are milking him a lot. A lot. And even I got kind of tired of it, you know. But they also did a spin-off series called Judgment and Lost Judgment. I did not play Judgment, which is the first game, but I could try and get you guys to see if you're interested in playing Lost Judgment. A game about bullying. Japanese bullying. And it's actually really, really good. I enjoy the hell out of that game. And, yeah. So, Light says, I haven't finished the game. I hope the person you're playing as doesn't die. Well, I can spoil that for you already, Light. And it's that Kiryu doesn't die because he's the main protagonist. I just said that this is a prequel. So there's Yakuza 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's in all of it. So there's no way he dies here. Okay. Yeah, there's just so many good songs in this game that I have a hard time. Even right now, I have a hard time stop playing. But I want you guys just to see how much there is into this game, and hopefully you guys can play yourself. Right now, there's a sale for this game on Steam. I think it's only like for $10. If you get the director's cut, I believe it's full price, but I don't know if it's worth it. That's up to you. But if you go to GameStop or whatever, this game will be like for $5. I bought this when it was on sale for like $5, $6 or $7, $5 or $6, and it's well worth the money back then. Like I was saying, favorite street fight is the drunken people. Yeah, right in the beginning. When did you know? It's just so funny. Exactly. I was trying to tell Ned and everyone who's watching that the tutorial is basically you sobering up these drunkards by punching them in the face. It's so ridiculously outrageous that's the thing, is that there's something that is so anime and so ridiculous that you kind of you loosen up, and you just like you let your guard down, and then when you get back to the story, you're just like, holy crap, the cutting off the finger, the murder, and all this stuff. It's like a palate cleanser, if you get what I mean. And a lot of games don't have that. And I know Ned say that he's a fan of indie games, but I can promise you that a lot of indie games is not going to have this kind of game because it's 3D, which is already very, very hard to do as an indie game. Costs a lot of money. But also, 2, action games like these are very hard to make because of the physics. Because you got to make sure every punch feels right, and every move, whether it's the heat action or the punch or the kick, and you have to make the frame feel and play smoothly. Because unlike an RPG where it's like press the attack button, press the fire button, where it plays like an animation, you don't do that with you cannot do that with action games. That's why action games are so hard to develop, you know. Anyways, let's see, what else can I say? If you played a lot of action games in the West, I really can't tell any. What action game is made in the West? Street Fighter is Capcom. Mortal Kombat is NetherRealms. That's from Japan as well, I think. I can't think of any. Bayonetta, Devil May Cry, those are Japanese. Even as simple as, what do you call those, Honkai Star, what was that called game? Genshin Impact. That's Japanese as well. Shadow Fighter, never played it. I guess you can only say it's something like Hollow Knight, but comparing Hollow Knight's combat to this, it's not really a fair comparison, right?
Yeah, because like it's both are very different games and operate completely differently. Like one's 3D and the other's 2D and all that.
Yeah, the one actually does take a lot more skill, which is Hollow Knight. But if you play Yakuza 0, I don't think this game is difficult at all. At all. I would say play on normal if it's your first time. And even when you do get beat, I mean, there's so many healing items and it's just fun. This is the thing that when it comes to combat, you want it to be like within a certain time limit. If I were beating Kuze up for like 10, 15 minutes, even with the badass music, I get tired. I was like, oh, are we done yet? This is just dragging it on. Again, back to that point where I say nowhere in this game did I ever feel like I am wasting my time with anything, you know? But that's just me. All right. Again, thanks for coming in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back on Monday. Ned, you think you're still going to keep watching this game? Just be honest with me. If you don't like it, I don't mind stopping it.
I'll try to make it to as many streams as I can. But if something comes up, then obviously I can't. But
No, I don't. It doesn't. It's not a matter of like, can you not make it? I'm not asking about that. But I want you to legit be honest with me. That is this game like interests you as a friend, not as like as a streamer and a fan. I was just like, is this something? If you're like here with me right now, does this game interest you? Is it like engaging? Is it bringing you? It's like, oh, I want to see more. You know, I want to see where this is going. That's all I wanted to ask.
I think that so far I am enjoying the game. Now, it's not my absolute most favorite game, but it's enjoyable, you know? Like, yeah, that type of thing. So yeah, I'll definitely I'll continue watching, seeing where it goes.
Awesome. Well then, that's all I needed to hear. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys on Monday because tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah, I'm off that day. You guys have a good night. See you later. Bye.
Peace out.